Under the wide African sky, where the stars blink like little watchful eyes, there once lived a leopard named Oba. He was strong and handsome, with a coat of gold and spots as dark as a midnight hour. But Oba was also very, very lazy. Oh, he loved to eat, especially the juicy meat of a freshly caught antelope. But hunt, Oba hated to hunt. He preferred to stretch out his powerful body under the cool shade of the big areca tree and wait for anyone to bring him food. He believed that, as a self-proclaimed king of the forest, it was his right. One sweltering afternoon, as Oba let out a mighty yawn that shook the leaves of the areca tree, a tiny, insistent voice buzzed near his ear. He swatted at it, annoyed. The buzzing continued, accompanied by a gentle, pulsing light, even in the bright sunlight. It was Fief, the little firefly, her glow a soft, warm yellow. "Good afternoon, mighty leopard," said Fief, performing a little bow in midair. Her voice was like the chime of a tiny bell. "Why do you look so hungry and so sad on such a beautiful day?" Oba groaned, rolling his heavy body onto his other side. "Ah, little light, don't bother me. I'm tired. The forest is too hot to hunt. Food should simply come to me. After all," he declared with a puff of his chest, "I'm the king of the forest." Fief let out a soft chuckle, her light flickering with amusement. "Even kings must move their paws if they want to fill their bellies." Oba, the leopard, frowned, his whiskers twitching. "That's easy for you to say. You have wings to carry you wherever you please." A clever smile seemed to dance across Fief's glow. "Perhaps," she said, her voice dropping to an intriguing whisper, "but I have a proposition for you, O king." This caught Oba's attention. He lifted his head, one eyebrow raised. "If you follow my light tonight," Fief promised, "I will lead you to a feast, the sweetest, most satisfying meal you have ever tasted." Oba licked his lips, his stomach rumbling at the very thought. "Really? A feast, you say? A magnificent feast?" "Yes," confirmed Fief, her light pulsing steadily. "But there is one condition. You must keep up with me." That night, when the moon rose high and full, painting the forest in strokes of silver and shadow, Fief's light appeared through the trees, flickering like a dancing star. "Are you ready, Oba?" she called out. Oba stretched his powerful legs, feeling a spark of excitement he hadn't felt in a long time. He nodded, and the chase began. He followed her little beacon of light as it darted through the undergrowth. He ran, and ran, and ran. He leaped over fallen logs, dodged tangled vines, and splashed through cool streams. Every time Oba thought he was just a paw's reach away, Fief would zip ahead, her light a taunting little spark in the distance. They went past the whispering river, over the rolling green hills, and through thick, dark bushes that tugged at his golden fur. Oba's powerful lungs began to burn. He panted, his breath coming in ragged gasps. His sleek coat glistened with sweat under the moonlight. "Wait, little light," he called out, his voice hoarse. "Slow down, my legs ache." But Fief's laughter, like the tinkling of tiny bells, echoed back to him. "Almost there, mighty one. Don't give up now. Your feast awaits." Finally, after what felt like an eternity, they reached a clearing. The air here was fresh and cool, filled with the sweet scent of night-blooming flowers. The sky above wasn't just filled with stars, but with 1,000 other fireflies, all twinkling and dancing like a galaxy brought down to earth. And there, in the very center of this magical clearing, stood a magnificent fruit tree, its branches heavy with ripe, golden pawpaws, their sweet aroma filling the air. Fief hovered above the most perfect fruit on the tree, her light casting a warm glow upon it. "Here is your feast, Oba," she announced. "It is not the meat you expected, but it is a sweetness earned by your own effort." Oba stood there, panting and bewildered. He looked at the pawpaw, then at Fief, then back at the fruit. And then a sound rumbled up from deep within his chest, not a growl, but a deep, hearty laugh that echoed through the clearing. "You tricked me, you clever little light. You truly did. But," he admitted, "you have also taught me something." Fief's light glowed brighter, filled with pride. "And what did you learn, mighty leopard?" she asked softly. Oba reached up, tore a ripe pawpaw from the branch, and took a large bite. The sweet, juicy flesh was the most delicious thing he had ever tasted. "That waiting never fills a belly," Oba said between mouthfuls, "and that sometimes even the smallest light can lead the strongest heart to wisdom." The other fireflies danced around him, their lights singing a silent, joyful song as the old moon smiled down upon the scene. From that night on, Oba the leopard was never lazy again. He hunted with vigor, always shared his food with those in need, and never tired of telling every creature who would listen about the clever firefly who showed him the true path to a full belly and a happy heart. And so, my dear friends, remember this story when you feel tired or lazy, when a task seems too big or too difficult. Think of Oba the leopard and Fief the firefly. Remember that even the biggest dreams and the greatest feasts begin with small, determined steps. And sometimes all you need is a little light, a spark of hope, or a friend's encouragement to find your way. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey tonight. If you enjoyed our story, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more tales from around the world. We can't wait to see you again. Good night.